Elon Musk recently unveiled the shocking reason behind the explosion of Starship Flight 7. As SpaceX continues its relentless pursuit of making humanity a multi-planetary species, these high-stakes test flights push the boundaries of innovation and risk. Flight 7, designed to test critical systems, encountered a sudden failure when an oxygen leak within the propulsion system caused a chain reaction that led to its fiery demise. Despite the setback, Musk remains optimistic, emphasizing that each failure is a stepping stone towards success. The incident highlights the sheer complexity of engineering Starship, with its groundbreaking Raptor engines and intricate fuel systems. While Ship 33 faced some challenges, Super Heavy Booster 14 pulled off a spectacular feat, landing flawlessly on the Mechazilla arm for the second time. This incredible achievement signals a bold new chapter for the aerospace industry. However, what happened to Ship 33? Why is B-14's success such a game-changer? Have SpaceX and Elon Musk responded? We were all eagerly anticipating Flight 7, the first V2 mission featuring numerous upgrades and new objectives, in the first flight of 2025. The excitement was palpable, driven by the fact that Starship had encountered several delays before, and SpaceX's ability to meet those expectations only amplified the anticipation. About an hour before the flight, Starbase was buzzing with activity, fueling and engine chill procedures were progressing smoothly, with the company confirming that the fuel load had reached 4,900 metric tons or 10.8 million pounds, showcasing the remarkable efficiency of the V2 upgrade. As the launch time drew near, the water deluge system was activated without a hitch, as is customary for SpaceX launches. Then, precisely at 4:37 p.m. Central, a new schedule updated by SpaceX just hours before the launch, the 33 engines of Super Heavy ignited, propelling the 7th Starship into space. The estimated thrust remained impressive, at more than 7,000 tons or about 16 million pounds. During ascent, we witnessed the engines firing steadily, allowing the rocket to surpass. The Super Heavy engine shut down, followed by the engine activation for Ship. Thanks to the hot staging mechanism, the two stages separated smoothly, marking another successful step in the mission. From that point on, the two stages embarked on their individual journeys. But naturally all eyes were on Super Heavy, which was scheduled to be caught by the Mechazilla arm. The hot staging jettison step occurred. Unlike previous instances where this process was shown from afar, SpaceX positioned the camera angles to capture the top of the booster in its body. This new angle provided us with incredible new footage, particularly the stunning view of the methane tanks pipes on Super Heavy. Absolutely breathtaking. With these successes, SpaceX moved forward with the booster landing process, relying on the support of the engines and grid fins. After the jettison of the hot stage, Super Heavy entered the transonic stage. The bottom cam came online, allowing us another view of the glowing engine compartment reminiscent of what we had seen at B-12, signaling the anticipation of a successful landing. And as expected, that success materialized. This moment was a pleasant surprise, especially after the separation step at T+2 minutes 44 seconds, when Super Heavy ignited its engines again. But one engine in the middle ring failed to ignite. That failure initially caused concern, as it suggested something may have gone wrong. However, the landing sequence unfolded smoothly with all 13 engines plus the previously mentioned middle ring engine contributing to the deceleration and navigation. The middle engines were shut down, leaving only the 3 inner engines in operation, which continued to rapidly slow the vehicle's speed. At this point, we could see the destination clearly, the tower, with the Mechazilla arm extending to catch the Super Heavy. With a combination of engine power and grit fins, Super Heavy gradually closed in on the tower, ultimately aligning perfectly with the chopstick, smoothly closed to secure the booster. And the engines were shut down and Super Heavy was held steady on the chopstick. The landing was flawless. There was no fire or any other issues following touchdown, unlike the B-12 flight where a fire broke out after landing and caused minor damage to the chine system. This time, everything went off without a hitch. Additionally, the communication antenna system which had malfunctioned during Flight 6 and caused a cancellation function perfectly, enabling the successful attempt to catch the booster. Elon Musk wasted no time in sharing his excitement, tweeting with images and the message, "We caught the rocket." This moment was another testament to the extraordinary capabilities of the SpaceX team, who continually refined and improved their designs based on lessons learned from previous challenges. This ability to adapt and improve has played a critical role in SpaceX's rise to prominence and its continued success. Super Heavy B-14 is the second Starship booster successfully recovered, achieving this milestone using SpaceX's unique Mechazilla arm. With this smooth landing, it's clear SpaceX has mastered the art of catching Super Heavy. While the Super Heavy booster continues to perform admirably, the spotlight has shifted to the Starship spacecraft, which appears to have encountered a significant issue during this flight. Following the successful catch of Super Heavy booster B-14, viewers noted an unusual lack of transition to the camera feed tracking Starship's journey. This abrupt halt raised immediate questions about the spacecraft's status. Reports suggest that Ship 33 likely exploded due to a critical issue prompting the activation of the flight termination system. SpaceX confirmed this through a post on X stating, "Starship experienced a rapid unscheduled disassembly during its ascent to burn." Elon Musk provided additional context, revealing, "Preliminary indication is that we had an oxygen/fuel leak in the cavity above the ship engine firewall that was large enough to build pressure in excess of the vent capacity." Close examination of the flight revealed potential signs of trouble even before separation. Damage in the payload compartment area was evident, along with flames visible near the aft flap joint post-separation. These anomalies suggest that the issue may stem from design differences introduced in this latest iteration of Starship, though SpaceX has not yet confirmed the exact root cause. The company assured the public in a statement, "Teams will continue to review data from today's flight test to better understand the root cause." Despite the setback, this outcome is unlikely to dampen SpaceX's momentum significantly. Both the company and its CEO emphasized the value of lessons learned from such tests. SpaceX's statement highlighted, "With a test like this, success comes from what we learn, and today's flight will help us improve Starship's reliability." Regarding the next mission, it is expected that Flight 8 will once again involve an ocean landing for the Starship spacecraft, as SpaceX has yet to complete this crucial test successfully. SpaceX's iterative approach ensures that every test, even an explosion, provides invaluable data for refining the spacecraft. Starship Flight 8 promises to incorporate improvements addressing the lessons learned, bringing us one step closer to interplanetary exploration. Flight 9, featuring Booster 16 and Ship 35, is anticipated to attempt the first catch of a returning Starship. Ship 35, as previously revealed, will feature upgraded landing pins to support this milestone. While setbacks are part of the process, SpaceX remains on track to achieve full reusability, a cornerstone of their ambitious goals for Starship. This vehicle is designed to revolutionize space travel by making it more affordable and sustainable, paving the way for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Additionally, the Starship explosion, the FAA and officials in Turks and Caicos are investigating reports of property damage after debris from that Starship explosion fell over the island. Gio, is our transportation correspondent, of course you know a lot about this. What is going on here? So the FAA has now grounded a Starship launches until they investigate what actually causes explosion. So take a look at this. This was the 7th launch for Starship. About 8.5 minutes after liftoff, the vehicle just exploded. Look at that. These images were captured by someone who is watching from the Bahamas. The stunning aftermath could be seen by passengers on a plane. One of them recording this right here. Unbelievable. The captain telling them all to look out the window. The same flight to Miami was rerouted to avoid the debris. Other flights were also diverted. But the FAA is working with SpaceX and local authorities in the Turks and Caicos to confirm reports of property damage. SpaceX says that initial data shows that a fire developed in the aft section leading to that explosion, but that it will conduct a full investigation in coordination with the FAA. Now SpaceX also says, quote, success comes from what we learn in this flight test will help us improve Starship's reliability as SpaceX seeks to make life multiplanetary. Now the FAA will wait until this investigation is over before it allows SpaceX to launch Starship again. Elon Musk does not see this as a failure. He can afford to test and test and test even if that means explosions, because from these explosions that's how you catch these mistakes to hopefully avoid any tragedy. That's what SpaceX says, and that's what they try to do with these launches. But no doubt about it. And that's about it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and that's all for today's update. If you enjoyed watching and found it useful, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And if you want to support our channel and if you want to be up to date, you can become an exclusive member, so click on our perks through the link in the description below. Thanks to watching and see you next time.